35 plus awesome French design tutorials and articles on Envato Tuts Looking for graphic design and illustration tutorials in French. Check out this list of awesome French tutorials. Enter the translation project. When you're a beginner, it's always interesting to find a useful tutorial on what you are doing, or attempting to do. My first encounter with Envato's tutorials was when it was called Tuts Plus, with a tutorial by Álvaro Guzmán, back in 2009. It was a great insight for me, it was thoughtful and helpful, and I felt I was progressing. The single issue was that it was written in English, and I'm a native French speaker, and I wasn't the only person in this position. When I was looking for a resource for my lecturer on wireframing, I found this great tutorial on wireframing, in French, translated by Benoit Benedetti. So, when I contacted Ian Yates, he let me know that the project was launched as a voluntary project in March 2014. I have been part of the project since April 2015. If you are interested in my journey in the translation project, here's an article I wrote on my agency's blog. And, if you are interested in translating for Envato Tuts Plus and being paid for it, find out how you can translate for Envato Tuts Plus. How to access translations on Envato Tuts Plus. You can access our translations in many languages, not just French, via the drop-down menu towards the top of tutorials and articles. Some awesome design tutorials in French today. I want to introduce you to some of the translated tutorials in French. There is no particular order, although I tried to sort them by theme. But all of them are about graphic design. Education. In this section, there is one article from the series called Careers in Design. And before making a living from design, you have to educate yourself. This article tries to set the path to success. I guess the main concern of those who read this article is to do things. So from the next section it will be an entire list of how-to tutorials. French drawing tutorials. First thing first, how to draw. If you are a designer, not an illustrator, it's worth knowing how to draw, not as an expert, but it is an invaluable skill. Do you struggle with a simple circle from the first step of every tutorial? Do your straight lines keep bending no matter how hard you try? Do you seem to be? Monica Zagrobilna, December 30th, 2013. Do you want to learn how to draw? Here's how to make the very first step. In this tutorial you'll find a bit of theory and a lot of practice on a beginner. Monica Zagrobilna, May 8, 2018. To drain reptile scales properly, you need to understand their special pattern. In this tutorial, I will show you the easy way to create it. Monica Zagrobilna, March 30th, 2017. Children are the main audience when referring to the cartoons.